Hi, my name is Sharon Cheatham, and this is an overview of my pilot study, Preventing a Culture of HIPAA Noncompliance. The Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act is federal legislation enacted to significantly impact healthcare delivery. HIPAA's primary purpose is to strengthen the privacy and security of individuals' health information. My specific interest in HIPAA for this study was to examine the underlying reasons for potential HIPAA violations in my organization. I sought to determine whether breaches were related to human error or inadequate employee training on company security procedures. Research indicates that human error is a contributing factor to breaches. Given the significance of these findings, my research area focused on assessing the compliance culture in my organization. The research goal and methods were examined utilizing a grounded theory approach. This approach allowed me to dig deeper into the organization's process and find out exactly what was going on. Two questions were explored through interviews and observations. How were requests for the release of client information handled, and what were the causal factors of HIPAA violations leading to privacy breaches in the organization? My original protocol indicated that 3 interviews would be conducted, recorded, and supplemented with handwritten notes. However, one interviewee canceled his interview, and the other 2 interviewees asked that their interviews not be recorded. Therefore, I had to change my protocol. 2 team members from the OSHA Safety Compliance Office were interviewed, 8 questions were asked, and handwritten notes were made of their responses. The observation portion of my study was conducted on site at the OSHA training facility, and a HIPAA security checklist was used to identify areas of conformance as well as areas of non-conformance to company policy. I transcribed the findings from both the interviews and the observation and developed a codebook. These were the themes that were identified: administrative, technical, and physical safeguards, communication, and training deficits. Further classification was done, and patterns were revealed. Mistakes and deliberate deviations were identified as patterns. My interview findings revealed that staff members did not possess human error factors related to mistakes or training deficits that contributed to HIPAA compliance. The observation findings revealed 2 breaches. 2 incidents were observed in violation of company policy. They were violations of HIPAA's security rule. They were also violations of an administrative safeguard and a physical safeguard. In accordance with my codebook, these violations were coded as human error linked to mistakes. They were not deliberate in nature. Given that this project revealed 2 areas of employee deficiency with regard to HIPAA's administrative and physical safeguards, a future research consideration would likely involve an assessment of specific gaps in employee education and training that may contribute to other violations of company policy. Overall, my pilot study was a success and proved to be beneficial. Both research questions were answered, and 2 causal factors contributing to HIPAA noncompliance were identified. These patterns can be addressed and corrected through employee re-education and training. Thank you so much for listening. Please feel free to contact me if you require further assistance.